we're going to use the audio from there because I get a better signal out of you. Right? Okie dokie. Hey guys, James, RATTLECAN Guitar Restorations, and I'm here with a little bit of information and perhaps a bit of a rant. Hey, back in the old days when we had to fight the mastodons and just so that we could walk uphill both ways to school and, eat rocks for lunch, we were taught a pretty straightforward way of doing math. It wasn't real complicated because we're not real complicated people. Like I said, we're trying to outrun mastodons and pterodactyls and all that kind of stuff. So math was pretty straightforward. With that said, if you're an old dinosaur like me and at some point you want to better yourself, you have to go back to, well, the school. And with that, you are going to be asked to take a placement test. And the whole idea behind the placement test is they want to see how they want to see how smart you are, so that if you are operating on the level of like trig or advanced statistics or something like that, they don't put you in a class with people like me. On the flip side of that, if you're a person like me, they don't want to put you into trig. Because, well, it's a waste of my time, it's a waste of the instructor's time, and it's entirely possible that I might drive someone crazy. So they give you an assessment test in order to figure out where you're supposed to be. That's cool. So you take this test, and if you're like me, and a lot of people are, you look at this test and you take it, and if you screw some stuff up, then you want to see where you screwed it up at. In nursing school we call it the rationale. If someone's bleeding, you stick your finger in the hole it's bleeding from. Why? Well, because probably there's a vessel on the other side and you can put your finger on the inside of it and you can clamp off that artery. And I'm going to give you an example of what you might run into if you're a dinosaur like me. I am at a website that helps you prep for this test. This is not a rant against AccuPlacer. This is not a rant against College Board. This is not a rant against any of the people who are kind of involved in this. I'm trying to inform you of something that's coming up. Here's a very simple math problem. 3.18 minus 1.5 equals, okay? I'm not a smart guy. I think I've got this one figured out. 3.18 minus 1.5. So we go over here to the big board, and 3.18 minus 1.5. I'm going to add that in there just because it's a placeholder, and it'll make it easier for somebody like me, and that's the way we were taught. 8 minus 0 is what? 8? Right. Can't take 5 from 1, so you're going to borrow 1 from here. That's going to make you 11. That makes you, what? 6? Yeah. 2 from 1 is 1. There's my answer. 1.68. Seems pretty straightforward. At least I thought. So now as I'm going through my review, I come up to this. What kind of stupid is that? You know, that's probably a little harsh on my part. There's probably some higher mathematical thinking going on here. And if you come from this newfangled way of school, this may make perfect sense to you. If you're a dinosaur like me, you look at this and you're like, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. because that doesn't make any sense to me. And the website that is attempting to get me up to speed talks to me in that language. And if I go and if I talk to someone in the math lab, they're going to talk to me in this language. They're not going to talk to me in this language, which is a language I understand. That's called math. They're going to talk to me in this language, which is, I don't know what the hell that is. So again, I'm not ranting. I'm not screaming and yelling against anybody. I'm just here to tell you that if you're going to go back to school and you're going to take a placement test and you're going to try to get some help, there's a pretty good chance they're going to speak to you in a language that you don't speak. Now, do I have a solution for that? No, I really don't. If you know of a website that speaks dinosaur, especially when it comes to math and algebra, that'd be awesome if you could forward that, and we'll paste it here for all the other dinosaurs to stand around and look while we're chewing our cud. Otherwise, not only do I have to try to remember the way I used to do it, now I have to try to translate it into a language that a site that's going to help me will speak as well. Hey, that's my soapbox. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Cheers. Hey, if you've enjoyed this episode of RATTLECAN Guitar Restorations, you might want to check out the videos below. Also, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to us over on the YouTubes. You can friend us over on the Facebook, and you can follow us on the Instagram as well as the Twitter. See you next time. Thanks for watching The Trainwreck. Cheers.